We have seen so many smartwatches through the years, from the most expensive ones to extremely cheap and awful smartwatches, that they don't do even what they advertise. One of those watches is the Zeblaze GTS. It's not completely crappy, don't get me wrong, but what I wanna say is that it's not doing a good job delivering everything that is promised. There is some good stuff on this smartwatch and some terrible stuff. It's a square watch, more like an Apple Watch clone with dimensions of 43 by 37 millimeters and 11 millimeter thickness. The weight is 34 grams including the silicone straps. Straps are 170 millimeters wide. It's a fairly lightweight watch and its body is on the mid-bulky category, but it's not to the point of having a wrist pain after wearing. It has an IPS LCD touchscreen which is 1.54 inches and also has one physical button. The body is made out of ABS plastic, which is not terrible. The button is terrible though. It's made out of metal, but when you push it, it's like you're pushing nothing. It doesn't have a clicky feeling. There is a microphone located behind one of the silicone straps, and underneath the watch is the speaker and the heart rate monitor alongside the charging pads. Inside the box, there is also the cable charger that clips in the watch to charge it. Let's start with the good stuff. This is a smartwatch. The battery is excellent. It lasts about 10 days if you don't pair your phone so much, and maybe 2 to 3 hours a day. But if you keep it constantly paired, it will last about 5 days, including making calls, receiving notifications, and all that stuff. It has a ton of watch faces, but you need to use the Daffy app, which is both on Android and iOS available. And charging time, it took about 1 hour and 45 minutes to fully charge the watch. You can make calls using the inbuilt microphone and speaker. I would say it works, but the speaker is not of high quality and the sound is a bit distorted. You have the option to change the volume using a handy slider. You can also make calls from the watch using a dialer, and it's extremely useful. Also has a shutter button if you want to take a photo on your smartphone using the watch, but you must open the Daffy app and only through the application you can take a photo. You can also control your music using the watch, but unfortunately you can't change the volume using the watch, which is disappointing. You can receive text messages in various languages like Chinese, English, French, Spanish, Japanese, Russian, Portuguese, Greek, but you can't answer them. To view messages and other notifications, you need to slide upwards on the screen. It has also a strong vibration motor to notice you when you have alarms, messages, call notifications, and all that stuff. You can set multiple alarms using the Daffy app, but you can toggle them on the smartwatch and not through the app every time. You can set them and then you can toggle them through the smartwatch. The heart rate monitor is also there, and I can say it's pretty good. I did some tests when I was relaxed, and then I lifted some weights to raise my heart rate, and it detected that. There is also a stopwatch and countdown, which I found extremely useful when I use them at brushing my teeth. There is a weather app and it gets updates using the app. Also in the app you can set which notifications to receive and customize it the way you want it to. There are also other settings like a 12-hour time, continuous heart rate detection, and drinking water reminder, and for the ladies a cycle reminder. Now let's move to the features that make me frustrated. Step counting is not accurate at all. You need to move your hands like that when you walk to be able to accurately measure your steps. Also, it supports some other activities like cycling, jump roping, soccer, badminton, and swimming, but I don't know if they are accurate. I didn't test them. But when the step counter is the most basic function and it's not doing it accurately, I don't believe the watch can make the other activities accurate. Also supports sleep monitor, which seems to be almost on point. Blood pressure and blood oxygen are also features of the Zeblaze GTS. I don't believe that's nearly accurate, but more of a buzzword, and that's because it's using the green LED, which is not the industry standard for a more accurate blood oxygen measure. And these are the features of this smartwatch. It comes at a price of $25. It's a competitive price, but it's a shame that the step counter is not accurate. I hope they fix it with an update, but I don't have any hopes. That's all I have to say about this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.